at the beginning of this journey, I just remember feeling like I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, and how overwhelming it felt, and it was a lot of fear and overwhelm and anxiety, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to fit all this in and make it work with my life and
your full-time job.
Yes, and working
kids.
and the kids and just being a single mom and just all the things, and how much I really just didn't want to do it, quite frankly. I was like, I just don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I want to do it anymore. And to now just be in a totally different place of like a different type of overwhelm, like just overwhelmed with like bliss and just the love that I feel for myself and God's love that I feel like I've received. It's just been such a transformation of the place of like despair, honestly, that I was in, to, not that there's not hard days, but it's like the ease and the rest and the flow of just being able to receive goodness again and to feel like
that it's safe to receive that.
And like my being has been restored.
That's powerful. My being has been restored. Wow.
It's like, it's a miracle. It's a gift. It's a real
I can
gift.
feel the gratitude.
Yeah. And you said like, what parts of you do you feel like are still there and stronger or brighter? And I feel like my creativity coming back and just my zest for life coming back, and even in things like just what I wear, like I can sense like a change in just wanting to get back to wearing different clothes. Like I used to be so confident and comfortable in just wearing fun, colorful outfits, and I lost that for a while. And so even things like that coming back, like that, just that part of me being like, I never lost it, but just restoration to it.
Yeah.
And,
there's a vibrancy now about you, even right now, like as you're saying this, you can see it.
Yeah.
Your skin is glowing, you're bright orange.
Yeah. My citrusy.
And your
earrings.
nails.
Yeah. So yeah, like those parts that never left, but it was just
maybe dimmed.
Yeah.
What about in relationship to the fear? And like you spoke to, like you were in despair, but now it's like a bliss for life. But how is your relationship to fear? Like you might have walked in with a lot of fear, in January 18th, 2025, and now here we are in July 19th, 2025. So how has that transformed in the 6-7 months?
I still experience fear. I would say it's like entirely gone, but it's not as gripping or controlling. It doesn't push me to have more of that gripping and controlling behavior and patterns. It's more just like this sense of ease and knowing like it's all going to work out. Like it's all going to work out the way that it's supposed to, and I don't have to overdo or manipulate situations to make sure that it's in control.
So how did you get to that point then? How do you get to it's all going to be okay?
Yeah.
Like how do you
I think it's just a real, like we talked about, surrender to God and surrender to life and situations and trust, in myself, but also in trust in God. And
to interact with that trust, you had to build safety within yourself, right? And so what do you think was the game changer there that helped you build that safety?
I think a lot of like just self-acceptance, self-love, really a deeper connection. I've always had a connection with God, but just a deeper connection with God, and just, his, the belief of, who I am in God, and the safety that I feel with him and with myself, and like just this partnership between myself and God, and the trust and self-acceptance and love that I have for myself. I don't know that I've ever had, like even prior to going through my divorce, like it was kind of the catalyst to this growth. I don't know that it was ever there. And so
continuing to riff off of that safety, what are some practices that you've put in play to create safety for your body, for your mind, right?
Of course, doing breathwork practices and just engaging with that throughout my day, committing to, I even thought about just committing to maintaining my own personal sessions, like just, I could have quit, I could have stopped doing that, I could have not went, but just maintaining, going to sessions and practicing, the breathing techniques that I've learned, not just here and there, but literally all day, every day throughout my day, and teaching my kids these techniques.
There you go. So I hear nervous system nervous system drills, right? Nervous system expansion and regulation, but then embodiment is what I hear. Teaching your kids.
Yeah, and being able to like share it with other people and share it with my coworkers and share it with my boyfriend, and just in my family. A
ripple effect, like you're a catalyst. Yes, to healing.
The forgiveness process was major for me, and the way that I felt that regulate my nervous system a lot, and even just the body practices that I've learned, like butterfly touch and just different techniques to like regulate my own nervous system, and has really transformed my relationship with myself. It's not so much like all this head stuff, it's like just this full embodiment. I remember the first time I had a session, that's what I said, was like, this is a total mind, body, spirit, emotion, soul, experience.
That, like feeling it to your core is what I hear you saying, right? So if you don't mind continuing to be vulnerable, at the end of that reflection, I asked you to share a commitment to yourself and moving forward in your journey of becoming, right? Do you mind sharing what you are committed to?
Yeah. I think like in its simplest form is just love for myself, self-acceptance, the love and ease and rest that I receive from God, those are just like my non-negotiables, like just staying true to the love and acceptance that I've learned to have for myself, and curiosity towards myself.
Beautiful.
And that being an extension of like love and acceptance and curiosity to others as well. Like that flow is just,
I love it. You're
like
we couldn't have planned this better. You're hitting on Breathwork 614's core values right now, which I taught you at the beginning of time, but go girl,
but
go.
It just is like, that creates so much ease, like ease, towards myself, but also ease towards life and other people and relationships. And so when I allow that to come into my own life and towards myself and from God, it then overflows into my life and other people's lives. And I think that is really the bottom line of like what's non-negotiable for me, is like the thing that makes me feel grounded, or like simple when I feel overwhelmed, that's what I can come back to, is just love and acceptance of myself, rest and peace and trust, surrender to God, and letting that flow into my life and to the people that are in my life and the circumstances that are in my life. So
oh my gosh, it's conscious living. There's aliveness, so much aliveness like flowing from you right now. Wow. Thank you.